Hi YouTubers, I'm going to be doing Ghost Hunters on Icy Trails. Now, a trailer reaction. Now, it's kind of actually very obvious. Me doing this, I've already done the Ghostbusters 1 trailer reaction, which I don't know if this is like a kid-friendly version of that, which kind of does make sense. Well, yeah, I'm probably guessing it is, so, yeah, I guess you can expect to see that happen. And yeah, I guess that's that. The new video gaming YouTube videos. So I'll explain all that later and all the other stuff and how it's kind of very obvious. And yeah, I guess that kind of does get everything already, very obvious and all. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, and without further ado, let's watch this.
Joe Biden has a plan to lower costs for working families, an economy that rewards work, not wealth.
Beneath the city streets, there is a top secret agency of professional ghost hunters that protect us from evil spirits.
I'm coming down now.
Because some of these ghosts are truly terrifying, and others not so much.
I know this sounds like really cliche, but boom!
Sounds more like an ASG.
An AS what?
Averagely spooky ghost.
Is this just average?
You're really scary, okay? What are you doing here? We thought you might need our help.
Fuel go, ready for takeoff.
A haunted house is no place for an 11-year-old kid.
Is all this CGI?
Top secret, like Hogwarts.
New partner, human seed.
Big laps all around.
Somewhere in the city, something very powerful has nested.
It's big and nasty and big. It frogs everything.
We've a job to do.
Can I go, please?
No way, snot rag.
You've been the best friend I've ever had.
Do you feel anything for me?
You're 11, and you're really not my type.
Don't touch anything.
What a dream of it, darling. It's all right. I'm fine. We're a team. All for one, and one for you know the rest.
Are you ever afraid?
Fire! Yippee-ki-yay, I sucker. Can we switch it back on, please? I love scary movies.
Now, what I think of the trailer, I actually think it was a perfectly good trailer. Now, I give it a 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10. Now, you already know what happens in the beginning, middle, and the end, so, yeah, it kind of does make sense. Now, for the new video gaming YouTube videos, they would all be, like, perfectly fine and all, which kind of does make a lot of sense. So, yeah, I guess that kind of does. Yeah, and this kind of would be made for kids, seeing how, so it's quite logical that this is probably made for kids and how that kind of just makes sense. So, yeah, this probably is, you already know what I'm saying right now. Yeah, now it's actually perfectly well. I forgot about this, and then it took me a long time to remember this. So, yeah, and yeah, I guess that kind of just makes sense. There's no other. For the new video gaming YouTube videos, those will be like, remember when I said that I would be doing like the Wreck-It Ralph video game YouTube video, or the Golden Compass YouTube video, or like the Golden Compass, remember when I said I was going to do like a few couple remember when I was going to do like, like gameplay of video games that are based on movies and TV shows? Yeah, that's probably what I'm coming back to. So you'll probably expect this to happen. It kind of does make sense, seeing how I guess it kind of does make sense, seeing how That does. And, yeah, I guess that's that. I mean, this does remind me of Casper, though. I don't know if I don't know if I've done, I don't think I have done the Casper trailer reaction. I don't think I've done that yet, because this does remind me of that, but with, like, so much CGI and human, like, but in the CGI human, new movie, that isn't, like, original or something. So, yeah, that probably would make sense, and, yeah. And, yeah, I guess that's that. I mean, unless if I'd come up with something else and how it would be very different and all, and, yeah, it's a lot for me to take in, which is kind of very obvious, and, yeah. Now you're also wondering about if I do. Now you're also wondering if I would do, like, trailer reactions to, like, the movies that I dislike. Like you're all wondering if I should do movie trailer reactions on movies that I dislike. Now I mean all these movies from these trailers are fine. But there's actually some that I dislike, like the you know what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. So yeah, and hopefully I'll come up with something, and it's a lot for me to take in, seeing how I've already done, like, the Ghostbusters 1 trailer reaction, and how that's pretty much it. I mean, it's fine and all. I mean, it really is. It's just that it would keep on doing, like, I would, keep on enjoying a lot of stuff, and yeah, that kind of just makes sense. Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Yeah. And, I mean, I kind of do enjoy doing all this, because, it's technically, very obvious, because that kind of does make sense. And, I mean, you're also wondering now you're also wondering about the what would have happened if this were in real life Ronald TMRT gameplay series. Now, there might be a YouTube video on that. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that there might be, is that I might come up, is that for this one? Is that for what would have happened if this were in real life Rhino TMRT gameplay series? There might be a YouTube video based on this, which of course is kind of very obvious. Yeah, and it's kind of actually perfectly well. I mean, seeing how I've already done some kids and children, seeing how I've already done some kids and children movie trailer reactions before, it would make sense just to do this. I mean, it kind of would, seeing how that is. Now, the next one is actually going to be the Lego Ninjago movie trailer reaction. I mean, seeing how I've already done the Penguins of Madagascar trailer reaction, I figured why not do another one of my favorite movies, another one of my favorite childhood movies, another one of my favorite childhood to teenagehood movies, which of course would kind of make sense. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Yeah, and that's it for today. Peace out. Bye bye.